Hi everyone. I want to offer a talk that's very dear to my heart. I want to explore with you how the teachings of the Buddha, and particularly the teachings on interdependence and loving kindness, can inform proactive action in the world, social change, social justice actions in the world. We live in a world that's really suffering from discrimination, injustice, oppression. And there's a long history of people working in the world proactively, progressively to bring about positive change. But the work often comes from a place of anger or even rage. And this often isn't effective in bringing about positive change. So I want to really look at how these teachings can inform a different approach. Amidst all this work, a profound question arises. Can love be a potent force in driving lasting social change and transformation? Inspired by the teachings of the Buddha, we will explore this different approach to proactive action in the world. One that emanates from a place of love and compassion rather than anger. In a world that often thrives on divisiveness and conflict, embracing love as a transformative force holds a potential to heal wounds and build bridges, divides, and cultivate genuine change that transcends kind of surface level fixes. Basic to working from love is a deep understanding of this interconnectedness. This understanding can form the bedrock for engaging in proactive action in the world from a place of love and compassion. In my work, I found that I could engage in my work from a place of love rather than anger. I began my work at the young age of about 24 as a human rights worker for 2 years in the Philippines. But I was motivated by anger. As my work evolved there, I gradually realized that I was more effective when my efforts were coming from a place of love rather than anger. We had our first child there, Justin, and we began taking him as an infant to the prisons to visit political prisoners. The guards at first were not too friendly, but eventually they saw the baby and wanted to hold him, and a real softening occurred. At one point, we left Justin at the prison with a friend and a social worker who was a political prisoner at the time. And when we arrived back, her cell door was open and there was a mingling going on for the very first time. I realized how powerful this working from love rather than anger can be. That through the transformation of anger into compassion and the application of skillful action, that my work was much more effective and impactful. My later work as a co-founder of War Child took this understanding as really the foundation of our work with children in war zones. It enabled us to bring people together in really new ways, advancing healing and peace. By widening our perspective and embracing this understanding of interdependence, we realize that the pain endured by others and the planet is not separate from us. It's easy for us to kind of turn a blind eye and see that, those social problems are affecting only specific groups or individuals, not really us, and that environmental issues are out there. However, the teachings of the Buddha and Advaita Vedanta teachings remind us that our lives are intricately interwoven together, and the suffering of one reverberates through the collective fabric of humanity. From this perspective, change is no longer a battle against them or the other. Instead, it becomes a collective endeavor to alleviate the suffering that affects us all, including the planet. The teachings remind us that our liberation is intimately intertwined with the liberation of others. It is only through recognizing and embracing this interdependence that we can begin to address the root causes of suffering and create sustainable change. As you work for a proactive, positive change in the world from a place of love, I encourage you to remember the profound truth of interconnectedness. May it guide your actions and fuel your commitment to build a more just, sustainable, and compassionate world where the well-being of all beings is valued, protected, and cherished. I hope you found this helpful. As I said, it's a topic that's dear to my heart. And if you have any questions or comments, I really enjoy reading them and responding. Thank you, and hope to see you soon.